Hey y'all, I'm Drew. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm coming at you with Sex Ed Queries.
It's the show called Sex Ed Queries, where we learn queer inclusive sex ed. Yeah.
For the third week in our cycle, the SEQ team has decided to mix things up a little. We're going to use this slot to focus on trans content. Way too often, trans people are sidelined in LGBTQ plus discussions, and we want to make sure that everybody is getting the information that they need. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of things with this part of the series. Some videos are going to be more like a vlog, some might be interviews, some might be more informative, some might be Q&As, media reviews, basically a little bit of everything. Now, you may be wondering, Drew, what is a handsome, debonair man like yourself doing running the trans series of Sex Ed Queries? Don't you have men to be kissing and governments to be overthrowing? Well, I'm so glad you asked. In case you couldn't tell from the giant flag hanging behind me, I am in fact transgender. I came out when I was 16. I started testosterone about 3 years ago and had my top surgery a year and a half ago, which is why I have started dressing like a frat boy. And as the first trans person a lot of people in my life have met, I've grown accustomed to my role as... Want a demonstration? When I say I'm transgender, that means I don't identify with the gender I was assigned at birth. In my case, when I was born, the doctors looked at me and decided I was a girl because of my sex, which is the collection of physical characteristics related to my hormones, my genitals, all that jazz. But as time went on, I here's some notes. Pretty much everyone around me at the time was cisgender, meaning their gender identities matched the gender they were assigned at birth. And for a lot of people, the assumption that your gender is going to line up with the one that they assign you based on your sex is pretty accurate, but it wasn't so much for me. My journey to understanding my gender identity was long and frustrating, but lucky for me, I had some amazing friends who helped me through it. And I'm proud to say that I'm comfortable starting to experiment again, this time with my gender expression. Now, gender expression refers to the way that people decide to dress or act or whatever to communicate a gendered impression to others. So, while some aspects of my gender expression may be more masculine, like that rockin' beard back in the first video, comment if you want that to come back, I'm having fun embracing the things that I actually enjoyed about presenting more feminine, like nail polish and earrings sometimes, and even skirts, which are amazing and so nice in the summer, let me tell you. Every individual person is entitled to mixing up their gender expression however they want. Whether you want to become more masculine, more feminine, more androgynous, non-binary people dressing any which way they like, as long as nobody is trying Axe body spray. Do not try Axe body spray. It's terrible. Now, one complicated aspect of my transition was fitting my identity into my understanding of my religion. For a long time, I didn't think there was a place for me in the Jewish community. I found a lot of love and support from my synagogue back in Connecticut and my Hillel in Georgia, though. I've even had the opportunity to have an actual ceremony to change my Hebrew name to better fit my gender. And please ask me about that if that's something you're interested in, because it was an amazing experience. And believe it or not, diversity in gender identity isn't even a new thing. Literally in the actual Torah, there are 6 described gender identities, and we're gonna do a video on that later because it is awesome as hell. Before I go, I just want to let y'all know that I'm here for you. I'm not going to tell you that being trans is always easy. My problems and my mental health issues didn't all go away the second I came out, and I've definitely experienced some transphobia. But all of that being said, I've had friends questioning their gender identities recently, and they've asked me if it was all worth it. Coming out, transitioning, the whole shebang. And the answer to that is yes. Yes, it was completely worth it. I want you all to know that each and every one of you is capable of falling in love with yourself. You just have to be around to see it. In the description, you're going to find the number for Trans Lifeline. If you feel like you need it, please reach out to them. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on Instagram at SexEdQueries. In the meantime, stay safe, stay sexy. See you next time.